And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick time out and welcome you to the video. Got some lines and personal leans out for college football week 10. And of course, this is the SEC version here, the SEC edition. Now, before we go ahead and dive into some more free content right here on YouTube, just got to quickly remind you once again that we are currently 2-0 in our last two extra daily picks on patreon.com/BrockPage. And access to that content costs just $2.99. We also won 2 out of our last 3 board member tier package plays on that site as well. We once again currently have over 625 members signed up and active on that site. And if you want to join them and get in on the action, I'd be more than glad to have you. And the link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. And moving on, we're going to take a look at Vanderbilt taking on Mississippi State, 4 p.m. Eastern start time. The Bulldogs are minus 19.5, totals 48. The Commodores of Vandy are plus $6 on the money line. Now, Vandy's currently 0-4 on the season, yet to get their first victory. They're also 0-3 against the spread in their last 3 straight. The Commodores are giving up 45 points a game in their last 3, and they've lost their last 8 conference games as well, really struggling in the SEC as of late. They're also throwing for just 188 yards a game, and they've thrown 6 interceptions through just 4 contests. Meanwhile, rushing-wise, they've scored just 1 touchdown all year on the ground, so really just a struggling program right now. Vandy's averaging just 11 points a game on the offensive side. Now, they are taking on a Mississippi State team who stunned LSU in the season opener 44-34. They've also successfully covered the point spread in 5 out of their last 6 ball games played in the month of November. So if you're into historical trends, that particular trend is definitely in your favor if you're backing these guys here. Now, wide out, Osiris Mitchell has 22 catches for 304 yards and a couple of scores. Mitchell is averaging 14 yards a catch. Meanwhile, defensively, this Bulldog defense is led by linebacker Errol Thompson, who has 50 total tackles on the year and a sack. Now, total-wise, Mississippi State is 2-0 to the under at home this season, 4-1 to the under for the entire year. Meanwhile, Vandy, once again, is averaging just 11 points a game on the offensive side of the ball. Probably not going to be able to score enough to help propel this one over the number. So with all that in mind, give me the Bulldogs of Mississippi State minus 19.5 and the under 48 in that contest. All right, next matchup, it is going to be Texas A&M squaring off against South Carolina, 7 p.m. Eastern start time. The Aggies are laying 7 on the road, totals 55 and a hook.